I want to begin today with a problem of the American capitalist system. It is the capture by business of the government agencies that are supposed to regulate them. The term in economics is called regulatory capture. When an industry or an enterprise that's supposed to be supervised and controlled by the government, usually because of past bad behavior by that industry or enterprise, instead what happens is the company either bribes or donates to the campaign of, or finds a way to capture and control the very regulation that was supposed to control it. It's a serious problem in the United States, bad or worse than in most other advanced industrial capitalist economies. And I want to give you some dimensions of this problem because it is becoming more, not less severe, under the Trump administration. I'm going to begin with random examples. The cosmetics industry. Because cosmetics are something that people put on their body, on their skin, and do so literally every day, it is something that in Europe, in the European Union, has been very concerned about what those chemicals that are in those products can do. And therefore, over recent years, in the European Union, they have banned or restricted 1,300 chemicals in the cosmetics industry. By contrast, the United States, over the same period of time, has outlawed or curbed 11. That's right. 1,300 chemicals limited in Europe, 11 limited here. Think about it. Well, it led a Connecticut state senator last year to think about it. He's a doctor, but he also serves in the state senate of that state. His name is Alex Bergstein, and he proposed a law in Connecticut that the United States, or at least the state of Connecticut, would use the same standards in banning chemicals that are in existence in Europe. Just catch up with the Europeans. When asked about his law, he said, given the power of the chemical industry and the power of the cosmetics industry, he didn't think his bill would likely pass. But I thought it was an interesting piece of information. Here's another place where dyes that are basically chemicals are used in the production of cheese, chocolates, and juice. There, in Europe, a lot of the chemicals are banned again because they have been found, particularly the chemicals in artificial colors and preservatives, to hyperactivity. They are linked to hyperactivity in children, and for that reason, they were banned, but not in the United States. The most widely used herbicide, plant killer, in the United States is called atrazine. It has been banned in Europe since 2003 because it pollutes water supplies. Lead-based paints, you know about them, lead-based paints. They were banned in much of Europe before the Second World War, but it took the United States until 1978 to ban lead-based paints in this country. Why do I talk about this? Well, once upon a time, liberals, socialists, and others looked to the government as a way to control, to limit the damage that is done by enterprises for whom profit is the bottom line and who don't care, therefore, about these other consequences. But the problem is you can't go that way anymore because the government has been captured by those it is supposed to control. It won't work, that old plan of giving the power to the government, at least not until we have very different governments from those that we have had, and more of which we have had in recent decades.